So we have something similar to this, right? So this is my folder for, this is my class website, right? So we have a class website. So we have CSS file there. We also have the about, like the website about, this feature is for information about the website, what your company is all about or what your project is all about, and then contact if anyone wants to contact you guys, and then this is what where they the form for filling up their information is, and then the index is the actual website. So we said we group each other into groups of 3, and then someone will work on the about, someone work on the contact, and then someone works on the home page.
Index. Okay.
Yeah, the index, which is gonna be the home page, right? Let me just go through it and then.
Okay.
So this is it, right? So the folder that you saw there about, it's a different, this is the folder, and then the contact, this is the folder. So the first, other person will work on the home page, right? You're working on this, and then second person on the about, and then the third person on the contact, right? And then so you can see all of these are linked together. If the user clicks maybe on about, they'll be able to see that information because all of these are in one folder, right? So to access this information about your website, and then contact is just like a form that I think we've done this in class. So this is where the user, the user will just come in and then type in their name, email address, message, and then your company maybe will contact this person later, stuff like that. So the first person working on the entire home page, and then about, and then the contact.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah, and then after that, we have to host these. Let me check here. We said we're gonna use this free hosting site, right? Which is, you can find it on W3 Schools. They just added a new feature, which is called Spaces. So Spaces, you saw all of the folders that we had there. All of those folders are supposed to be uploaded on this server, right? So and then they'll also assign like a domain name for you, of which means you get like an IP address so that anyone can access your site. So what your line keeps on breaking is to host the website. Come again. Was there someone talking?
There was, but I think he mentioned something about breaking up.
Maybe it's my network on my side.
Well, I can hear you fine, so might not be your side.
Okay. All right, so all of those 3 folders, right, we're going to upload them. So you can come here and then say create spaces. The problem is that this site only allows you to host one website, right, because it's for free. So they only give you like one for free, and then the other ones, I think you have to pay for them, right? And then you can see the domain. Yeah?
Before we upload these, you will check it for us first, right, to see if it's fine?
Yeah, I will check it first, yeah. Okay. And then we can go ahead and upload. So coming Saturdays, this is what we're going to be working on, these projects, right?
Okay.
So now you can see now it is a domain systems dev.w3spaces.com, of which now they've assigned me a space on their server and then given me an IP address, of which now if you type in your phone and then type in what you call spaces.w3schools.com or type in systemdev.w3spaces, then you will be able to access my website, of which I have uploaded my files on this server. So here are the files here. So here are all of the files. So if that index file, you can upload it and then you will see this side, right? And then if you have pictures, if you have videos, then you can also upload them on this website. So everything that has to do with that website must be uploaded on this side so that the system can easily pick it up from there. Remember last time?
So that automatically pulls these files over and like into the browser for us, basically.
Exactly, because you remember last time when we started with HTML, I told you that you have to create a folder, and then everything that we're working on must be on one folder.
Yes, including the pictures and everything.
Everything on one folder. So same with what we have now on the server. Everything here, we put it on one folder. So the server, what they just create, they create a space for us and then assign us an IP address so that people can be able to access that. So, but everything still is on the same folder. Because when it comes to HTML, we have something called like relative referencing, absolute referencing, depending on where exactly the location of the picture is. But on our side, we prefer to use relative referencing, whereby everything is one folder. So the system easily pick it up from that folder.
Okay, awesome.
So it's still the same thing this side. Yeah. So now
Okay,
if it's
but
up, say that.
we're going to be working on this like next weekend and the weekend after that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So now
Okay.
we're gonna be doing once we're done with module 6, we're gonna be doing projects till we finish the qualification, till we're done with the qualification.
Okay.
Okay. So and then so if you want to edit here, let's say you have uploaded and then the client calls you and says, okay, you need to make some changes on the website, you can come back now to the source code and then where is edit, and then you get an edit button there. And then you can work on you can make some changes now again on the website while it's you've uploaded it, and then also allows you to preview before you even save the document.
Okay, awesome.
That's W3. And then we also looked at like the different websites that we can use, which are the domain sites that we can use. We looked at GoDaddy, and then I know some people use what you call AfriHost for hosting their website. So there's so many sites that you can use to host your website. But for us, we're going to use this one, W3 Schools, just for this project. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me see something else. Okay, new file. So all of the files will be here. Pictures, whatever you uploading. All right. But also you have to log in, right? Like I think you need to have an account. So just create an account, free account, and then come here and then use the spaces.
Okay, but we can amend the folders at least, because like you said, we can only create or like upload one. So
no, like you can upload many folders, right? Like many files, but the domain name you only get one.
okay, but we can, I see there we can at least edit and delete as well. So if we mess up somewhere, we can change. Okay.
Yeah. So you can make changes to this. And then it also keeps tracks of the changes that you have made to the system. Let me see if where is that part? Let me see something. Okay, let me say my learning. Let's say spaces. So you can see the request and then the unique visitors. You can also track the visitors, people that have visited your site, right? You can see I only have one visitor there, and then request and then data saved and number of files that we have. So it keeps tracks of all of those things.
Okay, and this with this link or this website, then we can send it to literally anyone, and they will be able to go in and see what we've created.
Yes, like now it's similar to like saying maybe net1.co.za. So people will just like type in that and then they'll be able to access your information. Same with what I have here. Let's say if I click on my side, it says systemsdev.w3spaces.com. So that's my website. So you can type in that and then you'll be able to access that.
Okay, cool.
All right. So that is hosting, right? So we can use this free hosting website, and then let me go back to the files. So these are all the files, right? You see, we have to upload all of these to the site. And then also maybe when it comes to CSS or styling your website, I don't know if like you assign someone to do that or you're going to do that as a group, maybe to try and style the website. Or the other thing, what you can do is you can also go to any website builders, right? And then edit the website builder. For example, let's say maybe even W3 School have like the website that they've already built. Let me see if there's existing websites. Let me say the Selenium HTML must be. Let me see if I can find a website that they built. CSS template. So we have the layer CSS layer templates. Okay, let me check if I can find any site. Where is my website? So GoDaddy also is like a website builder, right? So these are website or templates that have already been created by GoDaddy and then other website builders. Let me see if I can find anything that I want. Whatever you do, TQ. Okay, let me say I want this one. And then you choose, let's say maybe IT services. SD level. Full. So now you can see here's the website, then you can make some changes on this website, this side.
Okay, cool.
It's already a pre-built website, and then you can make changes on this. This is the GoDaddy. There are so many website builders that you can go through, but I prefer CS, what you call this one. It has the template somewhere here. Okay, I forgot where to find those. Must be, where are those? Is it this side? APIs, HTML examples, references. Okay, must be somewhere this side. Either CSS or HTML. There must be like templates. But GoDaddy also you have like the templates. There are so many website builders that you can use.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Let me switch on to. Okay, there's something else. Let me just quickly finish this. So the next project. Okay, this is our first project, right? So we're working on this one as a team. So once we're done with this, there is another one. Remember, we have done like a login form, right? So we have built a login form. So most of the times you find that people build like a login form, and then let's say if someone who's trying to log in on your site, they don't have like a username, we have to redirect them to a registration form. So after the first project is done, we have to go on this one, right? We create like a login form, and then also allows the users that don't have like an email address or an account with us to register on our website. So this is the login information and then the registration. So let me just click on that and see. So you can see the username. If the person has already created a username with us, they can just type in their username and then maybe their password 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they submit, or then the system allows them, give them access to our page, right? And then if they don't have an account, definitely this person must be able to register, right? So don't have an account, then you can just click on register, and then we'll register that person.
All right.
Okay. Also, these we have to host it again. And then after this, we're gonna do Python. I think the Python whereby we're gonna be receiving these information that people that are uploading on the system, right? Like if anyone register their name on the system, and then Python has to collect that and store it on a server somewhere. So those are projects that we need to work on.
Information.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then already have an account, then I log in, it takes me back. So these two pages are linked. So you're gonna link these two pages the same way you're linking the first ones, right? The index HTML and then the about and the contact. So it will feel like the person is still on the same website, right? So just like register, it takes them this side. If they already have an account, then they come back to this side.
Okay.
So this is the piece that we have to work on. And then there's the CSS part of this. Okay, let me just look at the source code. CodeRider. No, not CodeRider. Visual Studio Code. So again, if you see down here, is the things that we've done already, like the input type equals text and then name required and then username. So these tags, we have used them, all of these. That dev, we have used it, and then the input type, password we've used there. So now we're only looking for the username and the password, and then the submit button, we've used the submit. So the one that allows you to link to another page. I think we have also linked website, right? I think we've used this check before. I think this was our first class whereby we created a link to advanced assessment website, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you can see now it says ATech href equals to reg.html. Reg, it is the other page that will be created by someone else or be built by someone else, and then direct them straight to this part, and then it allows them to register. So this is the source code. You can see there's no much information on it. And then the registration part, open with. So on this side, it's just that we have now, the difference will be, we have added the, because we're collecting their first name. So there's input type equals text, and then input type text again for last name, input type text for username, and then input type password. And then we have to confirm the password, because if someone is registering, most of the times the website, they will ask you to confirm your website, right? Your password. Yes. Okay. And then already you have an account, and then we link them back to the login file, login.html file. So this is it here. When they are on this page, and then if they don't have an account with us, then we link them to the registration page, which is this one. If they already have an account and then they happen to be on this page, then we can say, okay, go straight to login page. Then they click on login page, takes them to this part. All right.
Okay, cool.
And then the styling now, you saw that now, where is the browser? So you can see now we have added a lot of styling. Now the form, it looks better than the way it used to look when we were working on the forms last time, right?
Yeah.
So now it's because of the advanced CSS styles, right? Let's check it out. So these are the things that we have to know, right? Like the body. Okay, we have worked on this before, right? Whereby we called the body, and then we made some changes to the body. And then login box, you can call in the login box, and then the position. So we have so many positions. We have absolute, we have relative, we have fixed. All right, so we have to check out that and see what it means. And then top, left, transform, and all of those login. So this is what we're going to be working on when we're using CSS, right? Okay. And then all of this information, you can find it on this side. Every time when I teach, right, this is the site that I use. Where is it? Web. So HTML information is here. CSS, so if you're stuck, you're working on CSS or HTML, and then you're stuck, you can come here and check, like, let's say you're looking for how to style a list, right? You can come check here, say CSS list, and then all of that information, you find it here, how to style a list.
Okay, awesome. And so then if we struggle and we want to use some of this, we can actually copy it and put it into our...
Exactly. So for me, I always tell people that I'm a lazy developer, right? Most of the projects that I build is the code that comes in from someone else, right? I just copy it and then I paste it on my working area, right? And then I just use it like that. So if you can just copy it here and then paste it on your actual source code.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So all the information is this side. CSS forms, all of the forms. You can find how to style a form this side. So we'll take you through all of the steps in terms of like how to style a form, and then the border radius. What does that mean? All of that information this side. Okay, and
so
the other side,
easy.
like, if you want to learn, okay, you can see here, this is my code pane, right? So this is a platform that you'll find most of the developers in. So I think I gave you this link once, right? Codepane.io, right? So this is where I find this is where I upload my work. You can upload your work here, or you can also communicate with other developers. If you're struggling with something else, you can send a message to any developer, and then they'll show you how to fix that specific problem. So it's a community. Yeah. And then anything that is trending, and then some of the code I steal from here, right? Okay, there is another code there, and then anything that you want, you can come and fetch it here, and then make it yours. There is another interesting one that I saw. So you can see all of these that they did this using the CSS and then the HTML.
Okay, so those are basically ones that we can use as examples, and we can also copy from those.
You can also copy from those, right?
Okay, awesome.
All right, so this is what I've uploaded once. Okay, this was the project that we worked on in class, I think, whereby we're choosing BMW and then let's say BMW and then which type you want, X5, XZ4, whatever. All right, and then the other site that you can use for learning, where is it? Okay, GitHub, right? So this is where most companies are going to be uploading their code, right, on GitHub. And then this is where you're going to find, again, like many developers uploading maybe the proof of concept of maybe the site that they've had or anything that you've worked on. So you might find like a code that you want, and then you can just copy the code and then paste it on your work area.
Okay.
Let's see, ways. Issue. All right. There is another one more site that I want to go through. Is this the freecodecamp.org, right? So if you are new to HTML and CSS, you really want to learn this, here's the site, freecodecamp.org. So it's a responsive web design certification. You can do this one. After that, you move to JavaScript, you move to front-end development. So it will take you through the steps of how to develop a website, right? So this responsive website. So these are the sites that you can bookmark and then you can go through them later and yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's quite a lot that we can actually steal from.
Yeah.
It makes life easier for us.
So yeah, most developers they are lazy. We have so many lazy developers, right? We just copy and paste most of the things, right? So if
wait, are you admitting that you are a lazy developer?
I am like the best developer is the one that are lazy, right? Like they always find an easy way of solving a problem, right? Always looking for easy ways of solving a problem.
Yeah, because I mean, it is a lot of work, so I do understand. And I'm probably going to do the same. I'm going to steal from all of these sites.
Yeah.
I'm not even a developer. I'm already lazy.
Yeah, and also check out, there are some whereby the owner of the code will tell you, okay, it's not allowed for you to copy. So, okay, there's the one that the guy said you can, where is that? Must be somewhere here. Because there are some that will tell you, okay, you can't use their source code.
Where do you see that though?
They usually write at the bottom. Some they'll write, okay, free for use, or some they'll tell, okay, you can't use this one for your own work.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I can't find it here. All right, I think these are the sites that will come in handy when we're working on this, right? Okay, this one again, this one was done by someone else, so we can just edit, get that, and then edit the source code, and then just change a few things, make it yours.
Okay, I see it says there at the bottom, free to use.
Free to use, yeah. So you get the source code, and then you can use it, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
All right, I think we now can go back to module 6. Let me see. Okay, here's another project that we need to work on, but this one I think we're gonna do it on level 5, right? Adrian is going to do this with you, like the JavaScript, right? We haven't touched on JavaScript. We're still now like kind of like trying to focus on HTML and then CSS, master that. After that, we can move to JavaScript and Python. But this is the other thing that you need to know, how to use JavaScript, add JavaScript to your HTML source code. For example, now you have a button to switch on this light and then a button to switch off the light using JavaScript, right? We said HTML is just like the layout of the website, right? Just to have like a structure of the website. But when it comes to logic, it won't allow you to make some logic, right? If the switch is like this, do that. If that is like this, do that. HTML can't do that. So JavaScript will come in handy when it comes to that. So if you want to switch on a light, light on, light off, light on, all these done by JavaScript, of which HTML, you can't do that with HTML. Let me check out the source code.
So this is pretty much, well, a lot more advanced than HTML and like, so this puts extra features basically.
Exactly. Yeah. JavaScript is a bit difficult than your HTML. HTML is so easy. Yeah.
Okay, but JavaScript is only for level 5, right?
We're gonna do that in level 5, but I have to introduce you to JavaScript on level 4 so that you understand like just the basic, and then when you get to JavaScript to level 5, then you have the understanding of the basic of JavaScript.
Okay, so after we are done with all the projects, we're gonna do this. So we'll probably do JavaScript last.
Yeah. And then a bit of
Okay,
some Python last. Yeah. JavaScript and Python last. Just the basics.
Okay.
Because the Python and JavaScript, we're gonna need it for especially for uploading the user information to our website. Remember, the users are going to be uploading their information on our site. Where's that side of ours we created? So this is the part, right? So most of our users will be uploading their information here, and then we're going to need Python just to pull that information and then store it on my SQL servers.
Okay, and then obviously, like, we as the developers will be able to get that information from the server to like
exactly. So that's why last week
everything.
we were focusing on the what do you call the databases, the different database that you're going to use as a developer, right? And then why will you choose a certain database? So that's what we're trying to break down last week, so that it becomes easy for you when you are building a website. You know, okay, what type of database that you're going to need for this type of data. So last week was about databases, yeah. So
but
Python
Melissa, seeing as we are all very lazy, can you not send us yours and we can just like work off that as a baseline?
That's a bit unfair.
This one that you have, yeah, like we can make changes on this one. Then we know everyone's gonna have the same, like login, register, and on the other one we're gonna have about, index, contact.
But that will defeat the purpose of you learning. Now you need to also know where to get this information, right? And then edit it. Like, so I've given you the sites where you can get this information and then just make some changes there. Yeah.
Okay, but it's a lot of work. I thought we were being lazy. Okay.
I want to cause havoc. Thank you very much.
But has everyone created their teams yet? Hey?
No, I was saying that he must just list the sites on the group.
Yeah.
I'll just share the sites on the group, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that would be easier because I'm writing everything down and then when I want to go back to it, I have to look for it and I can't find it.
No, I'll just send the link on the group, then yeah, it will be easy for you to access it.
Okay.
All right. Let me see if I'm missing anything on the projects that we need to work on. Let me see, is there anything? So on this login and registration form, again, we're going to upload it on our server so that users can be able to access it, log in their information, and then log in and then also register on that site. Okay. Let me see what else do we need on this side. Okay, I think that's all on this side. All right, let me go through module. Anyone who's struggling with module 6?
Yes.
Kahiso?
Yes.
How far are we with module 5?
Still getting there. Maybe just give me 2-3 days. I'll complete everything.
Okay, but module 4 you submitted, right?
Yes, I submitted that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still have to submit mine, eh? But remember, I was sick. I had COVID, so I haven't completed everything yet, but I'll get it to you as soon as I can.
Okay, cool. No problem. Latisha? Latisha, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Will you need me to email you the modules that you missed, or you have all the modules, like module 3, 4? Do you have those?
I got module 3 from Rosemary. I think the others, please, can you email me those that I missed?
Okay, cool. I will email you those modules. Okay.
Okay, much appreciated.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to module 6. You said no one is struggling with module 6, right? It's easy, right? Module 6 is about teamwork, right? So explain the importance of efficient teamwork when working on a project, right? So that's why I said, like, this is the reason why we are collaborating, right? Working in teams so that we master this, right? So explain the importance of efficient teamwork when working on a project. Efficient teamwork work will ensure that the team and its staff members are more productive, therefore more progress will be made in less time. So I think we have managed to complete this. Is anyone struggling with this one? Is there anything that
Melissa, just a quick question. Sorry, you guys, you sent us this one, right? With the answers already.
Already, yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
So now
because I haven't touched module 6 yet.
Okay. Kulani, I haven't received your module. Did you email me your module 4? Kulani, did you email me your module 4? I don't think I have module 4 and your module 5. Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear me on this side. So, okay. So assignment 1, I think module 6 is a lot of assignments, right? Like it's 6 of them, if I'm not mistaken. So promoting positive behavior and teamwork, and then create a checklist that can be displayed in your office that will remind and motivate staff members to achieve the following. Demonstrate a positive attitude, interact with fellow team members in a friendly and helpful manner on a regular basis, build partnerships and maintain team responsibility. So it's just like promoting positive behavior. Rose, have you done this one? Have you completed this one? I know Rose is always ahead of everyone. Rose?
Sorry, yes, I've handed everything in. Sorry.
So like this one is just like a checklist, right? So demonstrate a positive attitude, interact with fellow team members in a friendly and helpful manner on a regular basis, build partnerships and maintain team responsibilities. So how did you complete this one, Rose?
Let me just look for it quick. That's it. Programs. Sorry, where? Module 6. Yeah, I've made a checklist for it.
I've created a checklist, right? Like just create a checklist for this, yeah. And then the second one, assignment 2, project and team support systems. Explain why it is important to have support structures available for yourself and fellow staff members when working with projects in the workplace. So you can give your points there, and then that's assignment 2.
Yeah.
And then this one, handling a range of customer complaints. I'm sure most of us, we deal with a lot of customer complaints every day, right?
Not really. At once.
But customers can be our other departments, right? Or external customers, right? So I'm sure you deal with other departments. Sometimes they complain maybe about your department, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, too. We don't get customer complaints, we get employee complaints because we are IR.
So I think we can write those down there, right? All right.
Melissa, sorry, just a quick question. When will we be going back to class physically?
I'm not sure.
After the schools opened.
The schools are opened?
Well, no, they're opening on the 26th.
If we're not delayed again.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me quickly check my calendar and see. Opening on the 10th June. July. Okay, today we're here, 17. So schools, when are they opening?
The 26th.
26th.
Yeah.
So we can go into class on the 6th of, no, the 7th of August.
7th of August. Okay.
Yeah. I think we'll be left with how many days there? Let me see.
We don't have a lot left, eh? I think it's like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
What's happening on the 7th of August?
Then we going back to class physically.
Oh, on the 7th.
On the
Yeah,
7th.
7th
Yeah.
of August.
Yeah.
But we'll just send a reminder like before the time on the group as well.
Hi guys, I want attention. Give me attention.
Welcome, Kabile. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm struggling with the network. What's wrong with you guys?
I told
Yeah,
you
but
to
I
move
see-
to the same pubs, man.
I told you guys, I gave you guys a task. Anyone? Any volunteers?
What was the
Shirley,
What was
get
the
me
task?
a bay. Get me a bay in the sentence.
What?
Get me a bay who stay in Santon.
A bay who stays in Santon.
Yes.
Okay, what is your sexual preference?
Ooh. I'm very naughty. That's
Are you
hard.
straight? Are you bisexual? Are you a pan? Like, what are you? So we know where to start.
I want everything.
Everything. Okay, I'll start looking for you.
You're gonna look for me.
I'll
Yeah,
look
but I
for you.
want money. I want proper
Yes.
network, and must have
Yes.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, and a big ass house, right?
You see, it's on and off this thing.
Your network, no, your network.
I don't know what's happening. It goes on, it goes off.
This is the first time ever that my Teams is
Maybe it's a
actually
sign.
working properly.
Okay, let's see if we have any other assignments that anyone is struggling with. Any other assignment? Okay. Solving problems. Write a short report on how to identify and deal with common.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear
Hello?
you. We can hear you.
Yeah. See?
Just the network. I'm sure
You see?
on your side, line is bad. But I can hear you now. All right. So assignment 1, solving. Why are we having assignment 1 and assignment 1? Okay, this is summative now. Okay. Write a short report on how to identify and deal with common customer complaints in your organization. Ensure that your report addresses the following. Number 1, the 2 most common complaints often received by staff in your organization, the importance of investigating to identify the cause of the problem. So these ones, like, I think they are easy. Anyone can complete these without.
Shirley?
Yes,
Okay,
I am.
Mo.
Hello?
I think Mo was saying something. Mo, we can hear you.
Someone said my name.
Yeah, I think it was Nkabile that said it.
But listen, I see the number in our group. It goes up and then it goes down. Then I get a notification someone's waiting in the lobby and then our number goes down again. So I think a lot of people are actually having connectivity issues.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they keep on dropping. Yeah, they connect and then disconnect. Yeah, just network issues. Yeah. All right. Let me quickly go through this. Basically, it's just like I want to go through the assignments and find out. Okay, everyone knows what needs to be done on these assignments, because most of them is like teams, working in a team.
One of them's actually a repeat from earlier.
Come again?
One of them's actually a repeat from earlier, one of the other modules.
It's a repeat from another module.
Yes.
Which assignment? The assignment number?
It was the first one we looked at, but in the other module, we had to do a memo. So it's just the formatting of it that changes.
So now what we can do is we can just say refer to that assignment. So we just have to figure out on which module is on, right? And then just say refer to that instead of like redoing something that we did already.
I just copied and pasted into a new.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's fine. Also that way. No need to redo it. Yeah. So that for the moderator can note, okay, this one they can find it maybe on another module. So just say refer or you just copy it.
No, it's just print and copied.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting you, Rose. I see there's a couple of people who's saying that they are actually having network problems. Do you think maybe we can just have a quick coffee break to get some coffee and give them time to connect? Because Nosipo also sent on the group now, she's having connectivity issues. So I think maybe if we just give them a little bit more time, and then we can all get up to speed at the same time.
All right, cool. Because today I just wanted to go through the module, what they call module 6, and then the rest we work on our assignments.
Okay.
We work on assignments and then also the project.
Okay.
It's cool. We can take like a 5 minutes break.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. See you guys just now.
Okay, see you. Just let me mute.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Just started making tea now. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Melusi, this way we are going to make, because I see Nkobile asked on the group now that she still needs to learn the part that you were explaining the different folders and like more on advanced CSS. When we go back on the 7th of August, can we work through this in class as well then?
Yep.
Maybe
Because
just take like an hour
also
or
asked the
two.
question like during the week about that. So that's why I was like, okay, let me go through it today. But today the problem was that her network was giving a problem, so she kept on joining and then leaving the meeting. So, but we can do that again in class.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, I see Sibageti wants to join, but he joins and then logs out. I think his network is giving him problems.
But we are recording this, right?
Yeah.
Did you record last week's meeting?
Yes, I recorded and then I shared the recording on the group.
You did?
Yes.
I didn't even see it. Because then I can go and have a listen to that. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I missed last week, then I can also just get up to speed with what we did last week.
Okay, no problem. Because yeah, I shared the link there. You can go through the.
I see the YouTube. Okay. Awesome. And because I saw also on the group, Sharon asked if we can just send it to her today's recording as well, because she can't connect either.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'll share that.
Okay. Can someone go and admit Sebekedi? Because it shows, yeah, in the lobby, it's asking for like a request to join. And when I say yes, it says action failed. I don't know if it's maybe something on my side, but.
No, it's something also on my side. I say admit and then it says action failed. He's been trying to join like since morning, since 9.
Okay, so maybe it's on his side then. Rose, can you maybe go and see if you can admit it? Because if you can't either, then I think it's maybe on his side.
Carrie, or do I go? So I'm not too familiar with Teams.
So there would be on top of the screen, there would be like two little people with a red circle. That would be the participants.
Oh, mine
Just
said
go-
the bots. No,
Okay,
that's not it. Sorry. This could be interesting. Come on. No, I don't seem to have the same screen you do.
Oh, shoot. Can anyone else maybe try and admit Sebekedi so we can just see if it's on his side or on our side?
Okay, I tried on my side. Also says action failed. Can someone else try the? No, can you try to admit Spaghetti? Nah, it's not going through.
No, I think I have a totally different screen from you guys. Sorry.
But using a phone or laptop, but like these features must be there at the top. The icons must be at the top there.
Yeah, I'm using my laptop, but I don't have the icons at the top. My laptops kept doing something funny with Teams.
Okay, you can see someone was disconnected.
Someone just left.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't Kabile.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let me just go through this and then, because today I just wanted to go through the module 6, right? Like explain
And the assignment.
Assignment,
Okay.
yeah. So now objective, now this is assignment 1. I think this is the summative now. Customer service research assignment. Identify 3 different and competing organization functioning within your industry and follow the next steps to complete your research assignment. So usually I always tell people to go for, let's say competing companies will be like the vendors that we have in the IT space, maybe Cisco, Huawei, Microtech, Netgear. So you compare all of those 3, or some they go for phones, right? Go for iPhone, Samsung, Huawei, and then you compare those 3 organizations. It can be any other organization that you have like in your industry. All right, consult with your supervisor to obtain a written list of factors which your research should address in order to analyze the customer service each organization effectively. And then number 2, select a suitable method to gather information on the various organizations. Your methods may include, but are not limited to the questionnaire. I think we did this on the unit standard 9015, right? Like, was it about surveys, right? Conducting a survey and then looking at the method and deciding which method would be suitable for a specific survey. Questionnaire, interviews, publications, marketing materials, and then gather information on each organization and complete the research findings into the tables. So, Rose, which method did you use here to collect information or to gather information?
I selected interviews and marketing materials.
Yeah, so remember, like when we were going through these, the surveys part, like on 9015, we said the method would be dependent on the type of information that you want to gather from the people, you're collecting from the people. And then also would depend on, like, for example, we said, like, if you are in a restaurant, right, you want to find out how people feel about your services as a restaurant, right? We said we can't really do an interview with the people, right? We can't interview people because they are just there to eat and then they really want to go, but we can create maybe some questionnaire that they fill up once they're done eating. So all of this would depend on what type of information are you collecting and then how much time do you have for you to collect all that information. So you can just pick any there or you can use all of them to gather information. Again, we're simulating, right? We're not going to go to any of these companies. It's just like a simulation.
Fortunately.
Number 4, analyze your findings and compile a report based on your research conducted, which includes the identified factors which your research is addressing, a summary of your analysis based on the findings of your research, a comparison, and then I think there must be a part where you have to kind of present your data. So where is that part? Compile a final conclusion, which includes recommendation to your own company for possible improvements which could be implemented. So let's say I was conducting a survey for, let's say, companies like Huawei, Cisco, and then Microtech, right? So I'll look at I'll go through all of the surveys, and then after that, when I'm done, I can give like a summary or a recommendation to say, okay, I think we should go for maybe Huawei because of 1, 2, 3, based on my findings. Then I pick anything from my findings and say, okay, this is what I found out, and then this is why we need to go with Huawei because of 1, 2, 3. So this is what this assignment is all about. Customer service research. And then the last one would be design customer feedback card, right? This is the one maybe for restaurant, or the feedback card that I usually give you guys, let's say after every module, right? To say, to evaluate the assessor, the training room and stuff like that so that we can improve as a company. So I think we have to design something similar to that. So these are the things that need to be there on the feedback card: customer information, product or service used, at the establishment. If it was training, then you usually fill up the training, say, okay, it was system development level 4. Name of staff member who assisted your facilitator, and then say that Melusi, and then positive feedback, negative feedback, we all need those, right? So we have seen these, right? We know how to design these. All right, assignment 3, developing a customer profile. All right, so we want to profile our customer. How many customers are we profiling? Select at least 3 or maximum of 5 current clients to derive the following information from. All right, attach your individual profiles on each client here and reference them as follows. Client profile 1, client profile 2, and then once completed, write an overall report with your cumulated findings from the individual reports to generate a single customer profile on your most popular product. So, Rose, how did you complete this one? Or anyone has completed this one? Sherry, you said you haven't done module 6, right? You haven't started with module 6.
No, and I'm going to need an explanation on this one because I have no idea what a client profile is. Is it basically like a company where we would like get a like information from the company and create a profile of what they do, or what?
Exactly, that's what it's all about, right? A profile about a client, and then exactly what they do, and then we at least we need like a minimum of like 2, right? So just have like say select at least 3 or a maximum of 5. Okay, so we're going for 3, and then we profile those clients. That general interest, current occupation description, geographical location.
Oh, there's the points. Okay, I didn't see those. So
Yeah,
everything that's pointed there, that's what we need to put in the profile.
Exactly, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Specific, okay, everything there. Let me see if we have another assignment. Okay. Assignment 1, research activity. Liaise with key staff leaders in your organization to gather feedback and input regarding possible new teamwork strategies which could be implemented as improvements over the current procedures, right? So it can be about your department or the company as a whole to say, okay, what exactly that needs to change? Well, how can we improve as a department, or how can we improve as a company, right? So you have to write down all of that, the report here, or just create an answer sheet and then attach it to you. So any suggestion that you have for your company, any improvement for your company or a department. All right. Any questions? You want to say something, Rose?
No, I'm pretty much sorted.
All right.
I'm not sorted.
What's up?
What up? I'm not sorted.
What's happening? Your internet?
Yo, it's very bad. But then I think it's the rain SIM card. My router is fine. I just checked it.
Yeah, so basically what we're doing is we just went through module 6, especially the assignments, right?
Okay,
from
cool.
the formative to the summative, right? Like just trying to help each other in terms of like how do we go about answering those questions.
Okay. Let me open my module 6 assignment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Assignment 1, ne?
We were on
assignment. Are you on formative?
Assignment 3.
Assignment 3.
On the summit. On the
summit.
On the summative. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Go back. Ay.
But I will share the recording on the group so that you can go through what you have missed, right?
You said that even last week, Melus.
And I shared it on the group.
You did not.
You did.
You did it. I'll forward it.
YouTube
I'll just go and forward it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna forward it. It's fine, Kobile. I'm just gonna like forward it to the group again. There we go.
Okay.
So we have it there, the group.
Oh, okay. And then this one's.
Yeah, so this part, I think we've already done it. Like we said, select at least 3 current clients that you have, right? And then profile them, right? So the points are here. The general interest of the client, current occupation of the occupation description, geographic location. So you're profiling your client. Right, so at least 3 of them. And then create a profile for those clients. Did you get that, Mo? For assignment 3. And then please don't miss this one, right? It says assignment 1. After we've gone through assignment 3, there's another one says assignment 1 down here, which says liaise with key staff leaders in your organization to gather feedback and input regarding possible new teamwork strategies which could be implemented as improvements over the current procedures. Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Did you hear me? Did someone say something?
No, I was just going to make a comment, that's all.
No, yeah, sure, you can go ahead.
No, I had fun trying to figure out what's supposed to go where with assignment 3 and assignment 1 and that.
So that one, let's see.
No, I just had fun because of how mixed up everything looked.
Yeah, because find that after assignment 3, then you see another assignment 1, but you've done assignment 1 at the top.
Yeah.
So unless you say assignment 1B, you know.
Yeah, I think I had fun with it.
No, I'll find it there on your. Once you compile it nicely, there I will find it in your file. Yeah. Okay, guys. On my side, I think I'm done. We can go through module 6 and then try to. Okay, some are still doing module 5, so we can go through module 5 and then complete our assignments. And then Letitia. Wow, my son is awake. Okay, Letitia, what I will do now, I will email you the modules that you don't have now. But okay, I will email you everything from module 1 to module 6, like the formatives and then the summatives. All right. Guys, on my side, I think I'm done, so we can work on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Malusi.